Hey, Bolo Buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, so this is my third in the series, the Bread and Butter Bolo series. Again, these are not big bolos. These are not huge margins. These are more smaller profit margins, but items that you can pick up cheap and probably find more easily than some of the bigger ones that sell for a lot that everybody is looking for. You know, these are smalls, smaller margins, I should say. Not everything's small, but definitely items to still be on the lookout for resellers that maybe want to move things quickly and just want to make a decent profit. Like it takes a minute to list. If I can make $8, $10, $15 profit and flip it quick and move on, that business model works for some people. Some people will not sell items that are less than $10. Me, if I'm going to make money, I'm going to sell it. Of course, I want the bolos. I want the huge bolos. Everybody wants the huge bolos, but come on, let's be realistic. Every garage sale that you walk up to is not always going to have the huge bolos. You may have to go for some of the smaller ones. And if you just search for the big ones, there's going to be days where you don't sell anything. And the people that are, you know, doing multiple profit margin type items, some smalls, some big bolos, on the days that maybe somebody else isn't selling something, they might sell 10 items that have smaller margins. And if you sell 10 items with $10 profit, that's $100 that you made that day from what, an hour of your time? I mean, these items you can list quick, and I don't know. There for a while I was trying to just do the bigger ones, and I was like, I need to get more bread and butter back into my store because I want to sell stuff every day and I want to sell multiple items a day. So I do still sell bread and butter items, and I feel like I don't really share that with you guys. I share the big stuff with the big margins, and yes, that's fantastic, but that's not all I sell. So I'm going to start sharing my bread and butter with you guys so you guys can see other items that I'm selling for a profit. And for me, if I can spend a minute to 2 minutes listing an item and I can make between $8 and $15, that is well worth my time. I mean, it's 2 minutes. It's worth it. And again, most of these items do sell pretty quick. Some of them, I'll tell you if it's something that takes a little longer to sell, but it just depends on your business plan, your business model, how much space you have to store things. You know, those are all variables. Um, but we'll get into some of that when I'm sharing the items. All right, the first item is a bread and butter item. All of these are bread items. I shouldn't say the first item. I pick up Boyd's Bear anytime I can if it is $1 or less. Now, if it's something fancy, I might pay $2, but when it comes to Boyd's Bear, I usually try to keep it at about $1. This Tigger I sold for $20. So this is Tigger and Pooh, you know, like Walt Disney Company. This was made for Walt Disney Company. I probably could have held out and got more for this guy because he's super cool. But I was like, $20, yeah, I'll take that. I paid like $1 for him at a garage sale, and the buyer paid shipping. And I usually price my items a little bit high, and then I will accept lower offers. So the next item, all right, so I went to a garage sale, and there was this huge box of collectible automobile magazines. I want to say I paid $2 for the entire box. I want to say there was like 50 or something of these in the box. And I'm like, not something I really know much about, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And I bought it and I brought it home and I was like, okay, so how do I want to list these? And I was like, if I list them all together, it's going to be super heavy and I would have to ship it priority mail because there's ads. And anytime there's ads, you can't ship medium mail. So I listed them all separately. And it probably took me a couple hours, but I mean, I was just maybe not a couple hours. I don't know, but I was doing sell similar. So basically, I had to change the date, the year, the volume, and the number, and everything else was the same. And then I took the pictures. So they were pretty quick to list. So how I did this, I listed them all auction style. I think $14.99 plus shipping is what I did auction style. I sold two that way. So I just kind of wanted to put them out there and see if maybe I had some rare collectible one that multiple people were after. Well, that didn't happen, but I sold two of them for $30 plus shipping. So 15 plus shipping on both those. So what I did is I relisted them for $20 with free shipping. So they are all listed now. So I have sold three of these for a total of 20, 15, and 15. And then this one had free shipping, and the other, we'll just say, was $5 shipping. So $55 for three of them I've sold, and I had a couple bucks in it. Definitely a bread and butter item. Definitely a long tail item. I do have a pretty big stack of them. I could probably put them at 10 bucks each, see what happens. But right now I'm going to leave them at 20. I'm going to feel it out a little bit longer. But I have some train magazines that I need to look into, but I just haven't done them yet. Sometimes I get in these little moods where I'm like, I'm going to try this because it's different and I haven't done it before. And I figure I can at least tell you guys what happens. So I paid $3. I've already made probably $40 profit on that. So, I mean, I'm good with that. And they're listed and they're just sitting. So I'll just wait for the right buyer, or I'll reduce my prices. Speaking of, another thing where I just kind of got in a mood and I wanted to see how it went. I bought a Ninja Turtle, and you guys may have seen my video on this. I think I called it, I made more money doing it this way. But it was a Ninja Turtle sewer layer, like playset. And what I did is I parted it out. And there were some big pieces, and I didn't list them because I didn't want to mess with shipping them. And I gave them to the girl that consigns stuff for me. I always give her my stuff that I hate to ship because she doesn't mind shipping weird and awkward things, and I hate it. It just drives me nuts. So I gave them to her, and the person that bought, I don't know if it was this item or another item, they're like, do you have part blah, blah, blah? And it was the part that I had given her that I didn't want to mess with shipping. And I'm like, oh, of course. And I messaged her and she's like, I don't know where it's at. So it's somewhere in her house. But unfortunately, I lost a sale because I did not list every single piece. So that was kind of a bummer. But I took a offer of $11.29 on this, and the buyer paid shipping. Next item are these rubber stamps. These I did a lot of for because they were Easter, and I just thought I'd try it. I sold these for 12 bucks plus shipping. Again, these are pre-owned. Was it a quick flip? No, but doesn't take up much space, and a decent profit for, I mean, I buy these in bulk when I'm at garage sales, so I don't pay much for them. I actually have a huge lot, like a wholesale lot of these listed. And I don't know if I'll end up taking them and breaking them down and selling them separately eventually or not. But right now they're just listed wholesale in my store. Fisher-Price Little People, another thing that I pick up. These are the Clip Clop Disney. They move, like, I don't know. They're little people. But I sold these for $9.60 plus shipping. Probably had a quarter in them. So again, pick it up cheap at a garage sale. Sells pretty quick. Not a huge profit, but $8 for a minute of my time works for me. Another Boyd's Bear. This one sold really fast. I sold him for $12 plus shipping. He's like 4 inches tall. He's just an itty bitty thing. And I picked him up at a garage sale, I think for either 25 cents or 50 cents. Picked these up at a garage sale. I think I paid 50 cents or $1 for these. I took a best offer of $14. The buyer paid shipping. I have one left. They're super cute. They're little strawberry shortcake pop-up books. And I got really good feedback on them, so I was happy with that. And it's a great little Christmas gift. So I do have one left if anyone is interested. The next item, McDonald's plate. Again, I pick up McDonald's stuff. I am guilty. I know it's not huge profits, but If it's vintage, people will it sells, it just sells, not for a ton of money, but they sell. This plate sold for $12.80 plus shipping. I picked it up at a garage sale for 10 cents. The next item are these unbranded, they fit American Girl generic clothing lot. I bought a bunch of American Girl stuff. The stuff that was American Girl, I sold separately. The items that I could not identify, I just lotted up. And I took a best offer of $30 plus shipping for this. So just because it's not branded doesn't mean it will not sell. A great bread and butter item. Wacky packages. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with Profit Monsters, he bought a ton of wacky packages stickers and he made tons of money on them. I actually have a featured seller video on it. Definitely go check it out. I think Wacky Packages is in the title. You would not believe what he sold some of these stickers for. These are just the puzzle pieces, and I did not have, I sold the ones that were complete separately, but these were kind of like a mixture of just mix and match pieces. But somebody offered me 14 for these plus shipping, and I took it. So if you see Wacky Packages, definitely pick them up. They do sell, even if they don't have the complete puzzles, but the stickers are, some of those are big money. I mean, I'm talking 50, 60, 70 bucks for one sticker. People collect these. Another McDonald's Happy Meal set, sold these for 12 bucks plus shipping, probably paid 50 cents for all of them. Not a big money maker, but definitely it sold. And I would say with the McDonald's stuff, it's more the vintage items, you know, the older stuff. This rabbit's foot was in a little bag with a Pez dispenser that I got, and that is why I bought it, was for the Pez. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to list this rabbit foot and see what happens. Oh my gosh, it sold like super fast. It sold for $12 plus shipping, and that was kind of an unexpected little bolo. So if I see rabbit's feet, I'm going to pick them up because it sold fast for $12. Took me 30 seconds to list. I mean, snap a few pictures. There's no description. I mean, it's just a rabbit's foot. So I should have put very lucky. It works. You know how people put haunted. This item is haunted. I didn't do that. So anyway, I just put Lucky Charm, rabbit's foot. I looked up other ones and I don't know, sold fast. Maybe I should have priced it higher. I don't know. This photo album, again, I pick up scrapbook stuff whenever I see it. This sold for $18.40 plus shipping. So pretty cool. Beer taps, I pick them up when I see them. This one sold for, I took a best offer of 13, but I sold a bunch of these. This one took a little longer to a little longer to sell. So I just went ahead and took the best offer of 13 plus shipping and moved on. But beer taps are a nice little item to be on the lookout for. Some of them sell for a lot. Some of them are bread and butter. But if you can get them cheap enough, they're definitely worth picking up. The next item is this Pleasant Company 1996 American Girl doll yellow hat. It's retired. It is Pleasant Company. If you see Pleasant Company, that's the earlier, more vintage items. You definitely want to pick those up. I sold this hat for $10 plus shipping. Picked it up at a garage sale with a bunch of other American Girl stuff. So when you divide it all out, I didn't have much in this at all. This Yale lock, locks, this has no key. I probably paid a quarter or so for it. Sold it for 10 bucks plus shipping. Again, another nice bread and butter item. Sold pretty quick. Another stamp. This is a larger stamp. It's from 2006. I took a best offer of $8.51 plus shipping. I can't remember if this one is, let me see. I think this one was new. Yep, it was new. So you can tell it hasn't been used. So again, nice bread and butter item. Textbooks are another great bread and butter item. Some of them go for a lot. Some of them don't. This one sold for I took a best offer of $20. They kept messaging me, asking me if something was included in the front of the book, and I didn't see it. So I went in and changed it to book only because I don't know if something was missing. I can't, they were asking for a code. I don't know. But anyway, I guess be careful with that because I guess some of them have things that go with them. So just make sure it's there. So this person knew that that was missing. So I took a best offer of $20. I probably paid like $1 or $2 for this book at a garage sale, and the buyer paid shipping. It was a heavy book. The item is this little Walt Disney fork. It's Donald Duck. Probably paid $0.25 or so for it. I sold it for $12.45 plus shipping. Again, just a bread and butter item. Ninja Turtle. This is another replacement piece for the turtle layer. I sold this for $7. I mean, it's just a little piece that fits into the set. $7. Took me probably a minute. We'll say a minute to list. $7 plus shipping. So let's say I made $6 profit. Not huge, but quick to list and doesn't take up much space and sold pretty quick. Avon, another item that people tell you to stay away from. In most cases, yeah, Avon does not do that great. Now, if you can find the Avon calendar that has the little mouse that fits in the pockets for each day up until Christmas, that is a major bolo. Grab it. This I picked up because it was SpongeBob and everything was still in the packages. I knew it wasn't going to be anything major, but I think I paid like $1 for it. I sold it for $19.08 plus shipping, which I don't think is too bad. So it's a nice little bread and butter item. This Halloween hat, I figured somebody will buy it. I sold it for $13 plus shipping. So it's just a little hat, holiday hats, nothing big, but I just thought it would sell. And again, it sold pretty quick, and I probably paid $0.25 or 50 cents for it. I can't remember. I got it at a garage sale. So, and the last item, this one just sold. I got this with a bunch of American Girl stuff. It is a retired, it's part of an outfit. It does have some, you can see right there, staining. I did not attempt to spot clean it or try to wash it. And these are just accessories that go with an outfit. And I think I took a best offer of $13 for this, and the buyer paid shipping. So even if it has stains like this, people have ways to get those clean, and they will still buy the American Girl stuff. So it's worth listing even with the imperfections. All right, guys, drop me a comment. I really appreciate it. Those comments help bump me in the search results. Tell me how you found my channel. Tell me if you like the bread and butter bolos. And if you're not a fan of the bread and butter bolos, then check out my other bolo videos, because those are the ones that are the big ones that, you know, I bought it for 50 cents. I sold it for $50, those types of items. But I did want to do a bread and butter series for people who are interested in the bread and butter items. So there will be more of these to come. I hope you like this video. If you like the bread and butter, please comment below. I like the bread and butter. I want feedback on this. I've already gotten some feedback of people requesting, or not really requesting, but I posted some of these in another video and I asked what people thought, and a lot of people responded that they really like the bread and butter items. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to do a series. I've got tons of bread and butter. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have an awesome night. Be sure to check the description for links to my Facebook group, Instagram, and Twitter. Have an awesome night, and I'll see you soon.